Hi everyone, my name is Miss Ninette and I am with the Creating Healthy Schools and Communities program, and today we're going to be exploring 2 foods through the Fresh Fruit and Vegetable program. And we are going to use our 5 senses to explore these foods. You can follow along silently at your desk, and if you have time as a class, you can discuss your experience. Now, there's only one rule here that I like to follow, and that is don't yuck my yum. And what that means is don't say anything negative about the foods, because we all like different foods, and sometimes it takes a long time to learn how to like different fruits and vegetables in different forms. So our first food that we're going to be tasting is a vegetable. It's white and it looks like this. It's cauliflower. Cauliflower actually comes in a couple different colors. It comes in purple, it comes in yellow, it comes in orange, and today we're going to be exploring the white one. So I want you all to open up your bag of cauliflower, and we're going to use our eyes to look at it and notice any shapes, notice any patterns. And you can use your hands to pick it up, and you can kind of feel it and bring it close to your eyes and really look and notice the top of it is really bumpy. It feels really bumpy up top. It kind of looks like broccoli or like a little tree. And on the bottom, the stem part here is really smooth. What else do you notice about how it feels in your hands? I noticed that it feels wet and it's really hard and very, like I said, it's very bumpy on the top. Now let's use our sense of smell and smell it. Does it have a big smell or a little smell? Now people experience their sense of smell different, so some people might think it has a really big smell and some people won't smell it at all. Isn't that interesting? I'm so curious if the smell reminds you of anything. Some people say it reminds them of cabbage or broccoli. Now let's see, we used our eyes to look and notice any shapes and patterns and colors. We used our hands to feel it and notice any temperature or texture. I wonder how we can use our ears to listen to it. What can we do? One thing that we could do is we could hold it up to our ears and try to break it in half. So if you're all really, really, really quiet, you can hold it up and try to break it. Ooh, I heard a loud snap. And what does that tell you about the texture? If you could hear it break like that, what does that mean? It means it's crunchy, right? Crunchy or crispy. So that's another way that you can listen to it, is while you're chewing, you might be able to hear it. So let's see, we used our eyes to look at it, our nose to smell it, our hands to feel it. We used our ears to listen to it. Now, if you would like to, you can taste it with me. You don't have to taste it if you're not ready to taste it yet. That's fine. Using your other 4 senses is, you can still learn a lot about the food that way. But if you would like to, let's all hold up our cauliflower and we're gonna count down from 3. And then we'll take a little bite. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It's definitely crunchy. To me, it has a really small flavor. It doesn't have a big flavor to me. It tastes a lot like cabbage, and it's actually related to cabbage. Isn't that so fun? Thank you all for exploring cauliflower with me. Now, you can keep eating this later, but right now let's set aside this bag and we're gonna explore our next food. And our next food is a fruit. It's an orange fruit. It's a kind of melon, and it's called cantaloupe. Now let's all use our eyes and look at cantaloupe as you're opening your bag, and you can notice the color. And if you pull it out with your hand, you can touch it. You can notice if it's warm or is it cold? Is it bumpy? Is it smooth? And then I want you to hold it up and really take a good look at it. What do you notice? You can look at all the sides. To me, I notice that it's really wet and slippery. It's shaped kind of like a cube. Yours might be a different shape. And I see, if you look really closely, I can see these teeny tiny little veins in there. Isn't that so cool? Now, I invite you all to smell it. To me, it smells really sweet. And when I smell it, the memories that come up are having a summer picnic. That's what it reminds me of. Does the smell remind you of anything? I'm so curious. Now let's see. We used our eyes to look at it. We used our hands to feel it. It feels slippery and cold and smooth. We smelled it. To me, it smells really sweet. It has kind of a bigger scent to it than the cauliflower. Now, I don't think we can break this in half, but what's another way we can listen to it? Oh, maybe while we're chewing, we can hear it. That's a good point. So let's all hold it up, and if you would like to, you can take a bite with everybody. If you don't want to, that's okay too. You don't have to eat it. So let's all hold it up and we'll count down from 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It definitely tastes really sweet. And it's much softer than the cauliflower, much smoother. And again, it reminds me of having a summer picnic. So you can finish up eating if you would like. If you don't want to eat it, that's okay. You're just exploring right now. All right, enjoy everybody. Thanks for exploring foods with me.